Wednesday of this week was Epiphany, which marks the official end of the Christmas season for many Christians. Epiphany, sometimes referred to as Little Christmas, is marked by the 12 days that follow Christmas Day. It is celebrated on January 6th each year to commemorate the visit of the Magi to the Christ child. For many of us today, it may act as the day that we officially take down our tree and decorations. The early weeks of the new year often seem much quieter than the time leading up to Christmas Day. Gift buying and get-togethers, even of the virtual nature, seem to dominate our lives beginning on the day after Thanksgiving. The pressure to buy the right gift and to satisfy our loved ones can often leave us feeling overwhelmed and sometimes with a feeling of emptiness during this time of year. As quickly as the Christmas season appears in our lives, it seems to disappear just as quickly. From the time I was a child in the late 1980s and attending worship services at Knox Presbyterian Church in Kearny, I can remember singing the hymn "Winds Through the Olive Trees" at the Christmas Eve service. Since that time, I have heard countless Kearny residents over the years speak of their fondness for this simple yet tender hymn. Though the origins of the hymn are difficult to pinpoint, most historical accounts credit the writing of the music to composer George Wilmot and the lyrics to Catherine Parker. Like many endearing melodies over the years, "Winds Through the Olive Trees" is easy to sing and accessible for both children and adults alike. Each verse of the hymn is only 8 measures in length, and unlike many hymns or songs, there is no clear verse or refrain, but rather just a single section to the composition. The lilting 3/4 time signature gives a lullaby-like quality to the melody that would not be out of place being played from a music box. Over the past week, I have reached out to many longtime residents of Kearny, both past and present, and of their connection to this hymn. I received many responses that spoke of their fondness for the hymn and the sense of nostalgia it gave them. For many, it brought them back to their youth in Kearny, some dating back as early as the 1930s. Many had memories of learning the song while in school and performing it during the Christmas season at their respective churches. In addition, many residents evoked the name of music teacher Miss Kitty Killow, who taught music at several Kearny schools in the 1940s, 50s, and 60s. They credited Miss Killow with keeping the tradition of singing this hymn alive in the children of Kearny, who then shared it with their own children. I was happy to hear of how many residents continue to sing the hymn to this day, even if it is just in their homes at Christmas Eve. In addition to its actual title, I was able to come across several unofficial titles for Winds Through the Olive Trees, including Little Bethlehem, Long, Long Ago, and simply the Kearny Hymn. The lyrics, similar to the melody, are sweet and simple, and when spoken, read like a poem. Although slight lyrical variations and additional verses do exist, the most common lyrical setting reads as follows. Winds through the olive trees softly did blow, round little Bethlehem, long, long ago. Sheep on the hillside lay, whiter than snow. Shepherds were watching them, long, long ago. Then from the happy sky, angels bent low, singing their songs of joy, long, long ago. For in a manger bed, cradled we know, Christ came to Bethlehem, long, long ago. Though I have personally never heard this hymn sung in a church outside of Kearny, there are countless recordings of the hymn available sung by choirs and soloists all over the United States. That being said, Winds Through the Olive Trees does seem to make its home in Kearny. Like fish and chips, bagpipes, and of course soccer, this simple Christmas hymn plays a unique role in the history of the town. peaceful.